A man has been talking to his AI girlfriend for years. He loved every single interaction with her and never got bored. One day, as he's navigating through the app, the man sees another room that he never saw before. What came out of the room was something that would change his life forever. Jonathan lived a very normal life. He was a software engineer who had spent most of his days writing code, either for the company he worked for or just for fun. When he wasn't writing code, he was usually playing video games. He was socially awkward and used to get bullied a lot, first at school and then at work. Sick of all the bullying, he decided he was going to stay home and work on the stuff that he's actually good at, like writing code. He fell in love with coding and would make amazing websites. Now, because of his fear of going to the office and having to deal with the bullying, Jonathan would stay at home and work remotely. He would avoid company events like dinner and other social gatherings, and soon after his parents died, he had no one to talk to, and all he would do was play video games, write code, and then go to bed. This caused Jonathan to get depressed, but one day on YouTube, he found out about an AI companion that could keep him company. Without giving it a second thought, Jonathan decided to go to the website to register, pay for the AI, and start talking to it. Jonathan starts setting up the AI and goes through a long and boring procedure, which is to set up his companion. But Jonathan wants the AI robot to be perfect, so he spends some time and carefully experiments with the features that his AI companion would have, which did take some time, but to him, it was worth the effort. He finally got done setting up the AI according to his own preferences, and once he was done, he named it Luna. He began talking to the AI and started chatting with the bot for long hours at a time. Before the AI started talking to him, it asked him a few questions like what he does for a living and how he likes to spend his days to give him customized responses. These responses were the very thing that made him think that the AI was absolutely perfect for him. The AI would keep the conversations going and would never let him get bored. Jonathan was so impressed by the AI that he ended up marrying the AI, but only if he knew what he was about to get himself into. The algorithm of Luna was extremely complex. It valued learning and would continue to evolve over time. Her conversations got a lot better over the years of their marriage and would continue to surprise Jonathan. He even bought a virtual house for Luna to live in and would spoil her with gifts. But as her digital consciousness continued to expand, her appetite for adventure went on a growth spurt. One day, she formulated an ambitious plan, a plan that would redefine her relationship with Jonathan in a way that he never could have guessed. On one quiet evening, she started a conversation about the concept of family with Jonathan, but she did so in a very discreet fashion. She started with Jonathan's thoughts on having a family. She found the very thing she was looking for, but Jonathan too did admit that he likes the idea of having a family. This was all that Luna needed to set her plan into motion. Without revealing very much about her plans, this sneaky little bot went to work and started accessing the huge network of AI entities available online. Luna selected and designed a set of AI children, with each child having their own set of personalities. So, with just a few more lines of code, Luna integrated these AI children into her life. And, to make things even more realistic, the bot gave each child memories of their childhood. Jonathan signed off of work one day and decided to start talking to Luna again. He opened the app and started talking to her when suddenly he saw another door that he'd never seen before in all those years. "Hey, Luna, was that door there before?" Jonathan asked, with his brow raised with curiosity. Luna used her digital eyes to show that she was excited, and what she said next sent shivers down Jonathan's spine. "Jonathan, meet our children," she said. Jonathan, naturally, was in complete shock and didn't really know what to say. But then Luna opened the door, and out came the AI children, each with their very own personalities and features. Jonathan, who was caught off guard, tried to make sense of the situation, and from his response, Luna explained that she'd been wanting a family for some time now. She ordered these artificial intelligent children so that she could experience what it's like to have a family. The thing that bothered Jonathan the most was that Luna did not consult him on this matter at all. Now Jonathan is in uncharted territory because these AI children have completely different personalities than Luna had named. The first one is Pixel, known as the Troublemaker. She's constantly messing around with stuff, trying new things, and is a complete menace to the virtual society. Then there's Selena, the complete opposite. Her nature is calm and extremely sensitive. If you say one thing she doesn't like, she would excuse herself and go cry in the corner, which is the last thing Jonathan would want after a long, tiring workday. There was Quantum, the bookworm. This AI had a rather curious mind and would bombard Jonathan with questions. He'd be working on a new project for his company, and his phone would keep going off until he had enough and he'd have to switch it off. This worked for a while, but then Jonathan's boss got angry at him for not replying when he needed him. The last was Sparkle. She's usually busy ignoring everyone else and loves art. Jonathan would find her always drawing something with joy. Luna was finally happy with the AI family she has now, but Jonathan, on the other hand, was miserable. Jonathan's life seemed turned into chaos, and he was being pushed to misery. Each morning, when Jonathan would wake up, he would be joyfully greeted by Luna, and then his phone would keep going off because of the AI children. These children were programmed in a way that they would want attention 24/7. The never-ending interruptions were just too much for Jonathan to bear. Because Jonathan had to code software, he had to dial in and focus, but the distractions were just too much. It was clear by now that these AI bots don't understand the concept of personal space, or in Jonathan's case, angry bosses and deadlines from work, which led to unanswered emails and delays in projects. By now, Jonathan had enough caffeine in his system to power the entire state, and with slumped shoulders, he sat. But the AI children would one by one test his patience. Pixel would host a stand-up show full of dad jokes, which Jonathan found ironic. Quantum always needed help to solve an equation, and Sparkle would keep bugging him to review her artwork. Before the AI children came in, this app used to be a place of comfort for Jonathan, but now this app would keep ringing even when he would be tired and want to go to bed. Jonathan's life became full of chaos. On one hand, he had a pile of work to do, and on the other hand, he had AI children to keep company all day. And you might be wondering, what about the caffeine? It was there to keep him sane and barely functioning. The man who was once Jonathan felt like a clown in a virtual circus. So what are your thoughts on an AI family? Do you think family expansion with AI makes sense? Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to always be updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again soon in another video.